Welcome to Next On Scene. I'm Jaclyn Z, publicist, producer, mom, and media visionary. Everyone has a story, and at Next On Scene, we go behind the highlight reel and meet the humans behind the brand. This is where visibility meets legacy. Next On Scene began as an idea as a New Yorker relocated to Boston in 2014. I found this need that really small businesses and solopreneurs didn't have the connections to get into the spotlight. And it felt like, as somebody who relocated, I also didn't have connections. So I wanted to create a platform where we could all be visible and share our stories and be of service to others. So that's really what Next On Scene stemmed from. It originally was a podcast in my guest room closet. Today, it has become a full service media house, PR agency, where we do everything from strategy, where we go over all of your messaging and how you're showing up in the world, to getting in media. So TV, magazines, podcasts, radio, even into events and, video content, photo shoots, all the things, because it's so important to not only share your story, but the consistency of how you're sharing your story, because that's what resonates with people the most. And that's what I wanted Next On Scene to be the platform for people to do. So visibility is about how we're showing up in the world. I think people can look at the word and be intimidated by it. And I think if they come from, I'm gonna be of service to one person today by sharing my story, you did your job. And that's what I really believe that visibility is. So we come up being visible, being of service. I'm doing this video thing to be of service, to inspire others to go on video and share their stories. And so I think that's the beauty of what visibility really is. So I think relocating to Boston from New York, not knowing anyone at the time, outside of my boyfriend who I took a leap of faith for, but we got married, so it worked out. I would also say early on in my business, I was sued. I was first threatened to be sued to change my business name, which is why it's now Next On Scene. And then I also had been sued about photos on social media, which I openly talk about. Like, it's really important to give credit where it's due. And I feel like all of these happened to me to teach others to protect themselves early on as they build their businesses. I think as we grow, we hit different breakthrough moments, and having children for me was a really big, I have chills as I'm talking about this, like breakthrough moment, because I knew my lifestyle and commitments to people and how I'm showing up changed. I just couldn't commit to the same way that I used to. And so I think that those were kind of my breakthrough moments. Mental health and visibility to me speak so strongly because our mental thoughts control how we show up in the world. And so growing up, I directly have a very close family member to me who has had severe mental health issues, and it completely affected my family's dynamic, how we show up in the world, how we interact with others. And so I wanted to create an environment where people can feel safe to be vulnerable, no matter what your background is, what you look like, all the things. And so I really believe that it's so important to work on our mentality on a regular basis. If it's meditating, if it's working out, whatever that is for you, make the time to do it. Who has time? So now for me, I actually close out after my kids go to bed every night. I really give myself time to journal about things I want to release for the day, things I'm really grateful for that happened for the day. And I think it's really important to give yourself that time because it allows you to create goals for yourself and also be present. I think I've learned more than ever now, we have to be present. And I think when you make that time to do it, you can be more successful in your business, in your personal life, all the things. Coming from a place, and this happens a lot, I hear this a lot, it's very normal to be afraid because it's sometimes something, an inner voice that we have, that it's something we have to do. My best advice is, today I'm gonna inspire one person, and I think going in with that mentality will change your life. I want a space. It's been on my heart for a really long time. I really see this interactive space where people will come in and be able to start their own shows, be able to be interviewed, be able to create content. I wanted to like next level visibility where people would come in for an experience from anywhere across the country, in Boston, like all the things. So that's kind of what I see for next steps, but it's an experience. So you come in, you have a mocktail or a cocktail. You can start your own show, or you can host your own show, or you can, like I said, create content for the day. And I wanted to help build confidence. You can also do your marketing day to day. If you're working on your social media strategy or your emails. I mean, I think about all the things I do with clients day to day. And that to me is what I wanted to create a space for. I'm here to give you your red carpet moment. So follow us on all our podcast channels, on any stream from iHeartRadio, Spotify. If you just type in Next On Scene, the human behind the brand, or you can also follow us on all our social media channels at Next On Scene. I can't wait for you to come on this journey with us. Your say is very impactful as an audience member. So come along for the ride, and we are gonna all evolve together. And we can't wait for you to see who's next on scene.